Hello, readers of Every Word, and welcome to Every Word 365. I'm your host, Christina Munoz-Madsen, and today we're reading Isaiah 1 through 4. Welcome to Isaiah. These words from today's overview were written about Judah in about 740 BC, but don't you think they could be said about America or even Arkansas or the town you live in today? Their habitual sins of idolatry, hypocrisy, injustice, and corruption have not escaped God's notice. And as the Daily Walk states today, the truth hurts. That really is the theme of this book. Sounds lovely, right? Consider yourself warned. Here is more on Isaiah from Got Questions. In the brief summary, the book of Isaiah reveals God's judgment and salvation. God is holy, 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 and therefore he cannot allow sin to go unpunished. Isaiah portrays God's oncoming judgments as a consuming fire. At the same time, Isaiah understands that God is a God of mercy, grace, and compassion. The nation of Israel is blind and deaf to God's commands. Judah is compared to a vineyard that should be and will be trampled on. Only because of his mercy and his promises to Israel will God not allow Israel or Judah to be completely destroyed. He will bring restoration, forgiveness, and healing. More than any other book in the Old Testament, Isaiah focuses on the salvation that will come through the Messiah. The Messiah will one day rule in justice and righteousness. The reign of the Messiah will bring peace and safety to Israel. Through the Messiah, Israel will be a light to all the nations. The Messiah's kingdom on earth is the goal towards which all of the book of Isaiah points. It is during the reign of the Messiah that God's righteousness will be fully revealed to the world. In a seeming paradox, the book of Isaiah also presents the Messiah as one who will suffer. Isaiah chapter 53 vividly describes the Messiah's suffering for sin. It is through his wounds that healing is achieved. It is through his suffering that our iniquities are taken away. This apparent contradiction is solved in the person of Jesus Christ, as we all know. In his first advent, Jesus was the suffering servant of Isaiah chapter 53. In his second advent, Jesus will be the conquering and ruling king, the Prince of Peace. Again, that's from gotquestions.org about the book of Isaiah. Please say some prayers about the rest of this journey until we start the New Testament, and that's not until October 1st. It is not easy. The prophets tend to be a little on the doom and gloom side, and there's a lot of repetition. But you can do this. Just remember, there's a reason God wants us to read these words. So be ready to ask yourself those two main questions. Who are you, God? And what would you have me do? Tomorrow is another day off, or a day to catch up, or a day to pray about what's to come. Happy reading! We've been sharing about our incredible trip to Greece in 2025, and you can go with us thanks to Travel with Friends. On day 8, we will visit the beautiful city of Kavala, and from there on to Philippi, which was a Roman garrison town and the chief city in the province of Macedonia. It was here that Paul won his first European convert, a woman named Lydia, the marketplace where Paul and Silas were brought before the rulers, the cistern, which tradition identifies as the place where St. Paul was imprisoned. Next, we will visit the well-known monastery and return to Thessaloniki for dinner and overnight. Hope to see you with us in Greece in 2025.